Hi there, welcome to Build a Base with Daddy, Town Hall 9 Hybrid Edition. So a hybrid base is always going to be a trade-off between good defence, protecting the cups, and protecting the resources. So they are weaker than pure cup bases. You have more chance of being beaten with a hybrid base than you would with a pure cup base, and that's something you might want to consider quite heavily. If you don't have many resources to hand, maybe it's better to go for a pure cup base. And we'll be doing a pure cup Town Hall 9 base very soon. So if you're a Town Hall 9, and if you're really having a cup push, a hybrid base might be for you, because you're likely to want to get into the high crystal leagues. Crystal 1, Crystal 2, maybe even Masters. The problem is, though, that really is the lair of the hog. You know, a Town Hall 10 person who knows what he's doing with hogs can often wipe out a Town Hall 9 base. So there are some very good anti-hog bases out there. Big moats around the edges. The problem is, though, that it's always a trade-off. So, you know, you could create a great hog base, but it could be vulnerable to all archer attack or BAM attack. Or it might not be so strong as far as air is concerned. So what I want to do today is create a Town Hall 9 hybrid base that is good predominantly against hogs, but it also has good elements against heavy air or heavy ground attack as well. So we're going to give it a go. This is an original base, but you know, I'm sure somebody has done this one before, but I haven't seen it. I want to give a shout out to Mo from Azure Sky, who helped me in the development of this base, because really I needed someone to bounce the original design off. Also previewed this base on my Facebook page. So, you know, if you are a liker of my Facebook page, then you do get, you know, sort of sneak peeks and previews. So we're going to start off by putting the Town Hall in the middle. You know, it's fairly obvious. We're going to use the principles of separation and segregation. So separating out the resources, making the attacker, I mean, think of it from a point of view of an attacker. If you put all the resources in one area, that's where they're going to go. If you put all the defences in one area, they're likely to go to the other side. So you want to separate out the defences and the resources to make the attacker, you know, have to make a decision that weakens their attack, or even split them up because they're attacking both sides. And also use segregation. Use walls effectively to segregate the base to protect your good stuff. So we're going to start with a central core. I think we're going to probably do something along these lines. Now, remember, the Town Hall is kind of important. Sorry, the clan castle is kind of important. Really, that's your best defence. But bear in mind that, you know, they do get lured. It's not actually that hard to lure. Now, here's a big decision you need to make: is where you want to put your crossbows. I'm going to put the crossbows in the sections outside of the central core. But you might want to swap out the crossbows with the heroes and put them inside the central core. That's completely up to you. Remember, this really is a design concept. You know, you can copy this base if you wish. Good luck to you. Or you can use these design concepts. So we're going to create a central core base here. It's just when I run short of run just short of lava walls. Okay, there we go. So we've got the Town Hall in the middle, we've got the clan castle. We'll have to obviously make that unlurable. Your dark elixirs, you know, most people are very concerned about keeping a dark elixir. And you've got air defence right in the centre, so that, you know, it's providing good air protection. And the mortars. Right. Okay, so that's the central core. Right, the elixir storage. Most people have got have got enough elixir to hand, and they're very high hit point buildings. So I'm going to put the elixir storage on the outside. The reason is this is a very powerful defence, the Wizard Tower, and it's often a good sort of thing not to actually you know, have it exposed too close to the edge. So we've got the basic principle in place now. So there's 3 layers obviously there and 3 layers there, and there's 2 layers there and 2 layers there, but there's also the crossbow on this side here and a crossbow on that side there. So you've got pretty much 100% coverage down this central core here on the crossbow. These are smaller, but the attacker has to kind of come in from one of the sides really, because there's pretty heavy defense there. What we're doing here is an old farmer trick, and I'm hoping that I've got enough walls for this. Is that what we're doing is we're using it's a wall breaker decoy basically, so that they can't wall breaker their way into the centre. If the wall breakers go anywhere near the builder's hut, then the testers are going to zap them. So, if you try and wall break your way in, you're going to break that wall, that wall, and that wall. But hopefully, the testers, which act really quickly, are going to get the wall breaker. Old farmer trick there. I remember I did a video actually when the wall breaker artificial intelligence changed. I did a video to around about these little wall breakers. Oh, I hope I don't run. I don't. Hope I have enough. If I don't, then I've got a plan B. Yeah. Okay. Plan B. Fingers crossed we have enough. We don't. Okay. Plan C. Come on. Oh, there's never enough walls, is there? Right. Okay. Well, it doesn't look as elegant as I had hoped. So, so the whole idea behind an anti-hog base is that the hogs go around. So what you don't want is them going in. What you do want them is going around. When they go around, they get they get attacked. I think I'm going to put this here though, because I'm kind of the. I think it's probably going to be. I think they're probably going to be lured anyway. So let's just hope that they can't lure both of them. Okay, there you go. So there you go. Right. So what are we going to put in there? So we're going to put a nice even amount. Oops, of arch tower. So each one of these gets an arch tower. Now tunnel 9. That's the amount of arch towers you get. So where is the coverage less? I think there's a coverage there. These are actually on air as well, so you probably want to. Probably better to keep them on air. And don't forget the Santa surprise. Okay, I've got 2 walls left. Okay. Okay, I think I've got 2. Right. Okay. So, so this is how it's turned out, really. So, unfortunately, we don't have quite enough walls to, to make it perfectly symmetrical. So the design elements we've got, so the crossbows are buried very deep. The thing is that a hog attack is kind of an all or nothing attack. You know, once they've released it, that's it. And what we want to try and do is get them to go around the base like that, rather than into the base. We know that, okay. We also want to keep the heavy defences pretty central and well protected. So if you consider attacking it, right, you've got wall breakers, golems, and wizards, and a P.E.K.K.A. You're going to throw your wall breakers in there. It's going to break that. It's going to break that. It's going to break that. It's going to be 4 breaks before it gets into the centre. So that's good. You've got you're going to attack with air, so balloons and minions. Well, you've got 2 very central air defence there, which they're not, they've got loads of range. And if you're going to attack with air, it doesn't matter which side you attack from. You're going to be encountering 2 wizard towers. So I think that's okay actually. I would use that base. I would love to know how you guys think. Will that work? I know there's some very good hog rider attackers out there. Would you attack that base or would you skip? Anyway, I think I've used the right number of things. I've got 1 mine and 1 pump left, which means that's the correct number, and I've got one cannon and 1 archer tower, which is correct. 1 of those, 2 of those. I think you don't get the last. I think you get an extra big bomb at 10 or 10. So that should be correct. Oh, there we go. Pop 1 of those in. If I've made any mistakes, I do apologise. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Is this any good? Have you seen it before? If you have, then that's wonderful. I'd love to know where. But if you do try it, I'd love to know how it works out for you. If it crashes and burns, I'm really, really sorry. But thank you very much indeed. Oh, check out my Twitter. I'm going to put the links in the comments. I've just started a Twitter account, so there's going to be exclusive pics and comments, etc. on Twitter, and also on Facebook as well. The basic part of this base design was revealed on Facebook ahead of the video, so I want to try and build up a community there. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. Have a great day, and look forward to your comments. Bye for now.